Hello everyone, Bill Shaka here. Welcome to my second video blog. Today we're going to be discussing how systems can actually shorten the pathway to a goal. Now I want to tell you up front that I'm bringing together some complementary information over the next few blogs. So the blogs may not appear to be continuous. Every blog is going to be self-contained, but if you're listening to these blogs, what's going to happen over the course of several of them, I'm going to be using this information to put together a system of personal productivity that enhances success. By that, I mean I want to put a system in place to show you how to develop a life vision, how that life vision can help transform or could be transformed into goals, how you can track those goals, and then how you can monitor those goals for greater success. So what we're going to be discussing today is the notion of a vision, or I'm sorry, of a system. It's not unusual for intelligent people to have intelligent plans. And frankly, ladies and gentlemen, having an intelligent plan is your first step to success. You know, there's an old saying that any wind blows in favor of a ship without a rudder. A plan is your rudder. A plan gives you direction, just the way a rudder gives a ship direction. What does it matter which way the wind's blowing if there's no rudder, if you can't control the wind? It's the same with the plan. Without a plan, what we normally end up with are what I like to call settle-for goals. A settle-for goal is something that, well, you just kind of settle for. You got it and you say, I'm happy with that. It's not exactly the car I wanted, but I'm okay. It's not exactly the relationship I wanted, but I'll live with it. It's not the house that I really cared for, but it's all right. And those are settled for goals. By having a plan in place, a system in place to monitor your goals, to track them, it gives you the ability to know in advance what you're looking for and then to begin putting that plan into action. You'll have a pretty good idea of when you arrive at your goal if you have a plan in place. Without a plan, you don't know what the future looks like. End result is you can actually have achieved your goal and not have known it. You could have fallen way short of your goal and not have known it. The whole idea behind planning, behind a system, is to spend some time, not a lot of time, but some time on a daily basis in self-disciplined planning. Now, part of what we're going to do in subsequent blogs is talk about that. A lot of people think personal planning requires tons and tons of time. It doesn't. If you have a good life vision in place, which may take you some time to do, if you have a good set of long-term goals and have broken those goals down, we can actually spend 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day in developing a life, or developing your plan for the day. It's not that difficult. Self-disciplined planning will enable you to do what other people may envision as spontaneous. Other people may look at what you're doing as just so natural that they may think that you're just a natural goal setter and goal achiever. But you know what? If you've ever seen an actor, especially a Broadway actor, kind of ad-lib the lines, you know that they were so well rehearsed and their character was so well developed that they had the ability to ad-lib and still feel natural. When you have your goals in place and you know what they are and you've got a fantastic system in place to arrive at those goals and you have tracking mechanisms in place to achieve those goals, you're going to feel just as natural. You can't help it. You can't help accomplishing what is important to you once you have that system in place. A system is half the battle. The other half is desire. A system plus desire is unbeatable. But the desire will come when you actually derive the system. You know what I'm trying to do here, guys? I'm trying to sell you. I'm trying to sell you on the notion of putting the system in place, because I know what it will do. A good plan permits you to frame out your life. A good plan takes the future and brings it into the present. We know what our goal is, something that's going to happen in the future. We bring it into the present and we put a spotlight on it and we start to examine it and we tear it apart and put it back together. That's the goal setting process. And the very nature of setting up a system to achieve that goal is the way that will help us accomplish that goal in a much more defined and a much more expedited framework. So the end result is that I'm trying to sell you on why you should spend 10 or maybe 15 minutes a day planning your day with a good system. If you believe me on this, then what we're going to do over the next several blogs is actually put that system into place. Let me leave you with this, ladies and gentlemen. Success or failure is often determined on the drawing board. Why not take your time and define what you want to accomplish out of life and be as specific as you can before you invest the resources to do that. If you have any comments, feel free to email me at bill@intelligentmotivationinc.com or feel free to call me at 570-430-9303. Until the next time we get together, this is Bill Shaka saying, I hope you are enjoying the goal setting process and I hope you're achieving your goals. Thank you.